Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. The real issue with relationship dynamics. And this is overall, this ain't just talking about man gets woman, but woman getting man, everything. It's touching all, I don't care what, even same-sex relationships. It's touching every single type of relationship out there as far as like sexual relationships. And I'm gonna tell you what, it comes down to one word: compatibility. That's the only issue. That's the only issue and stuff. Because I give you a great example. See, a lot of people are chasing people who are not naturally compatible to them. Because a big manifestation of it, and in fact, I was going to focus the video on it, but I said, no, I got to go even deeper. You get people constantly going for individuals out of their league. Like you get a bunch of guys who, all right, they ignoring body game. By their own estimation, they consider themselves average faced or even ugly. Like they don't want to hit the gym. Don't want to get money and status, got social skill issues, and their masculinity could even be questionable. But they want a dime. They living in their mama's basement, but want a dime. You know? Got some minimum wage job, barely, but want a dime. Physically, they ain't getting a modeling contract, but they want a dime. That's a problem. That's a big problem. And see, not only just wanting something out of your league is a problem, but okay, say those guys got that dime. Are they really compatible with them? You talking about a woman who get guys constantly throwing her money. From the time she walks out the door in the morning, guys constantly trying to get at her. And you know some of those guys going to be attractive. They're going to have some money. They're going to have something, whatever. You know, and shoot, a lot of them might just be click with her personality wise. Can you handle that? Can that man who ain't got nothing going for him handle that? Hell to no. But you got some guys, so well, that's my standard. You ain't compatible with your standard because there's a whole lifestyle to go with it. And just to be clear, this ain't just about the men. I mean, these women out here, they want the handsome man and the man with money. You know, shoot, for one way or the other, sex appeal and nest appeal, you know. They want the guy, with that killer body and everything, They want all of that. They want that, physical specimen and all of that. Oh, he got to have some money too, some status. Oh yeah, he better follow, they Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shoot, the women, they got a whole list. Men, ours is just simple. She just need to look good and be cooperative. Women, they got a whole list of things and stuff. And they could even get that list. But here's the thing. Are they compatible with that guy? All right, that guy looking all good. He buffed all of that. Is that woman going in the gym herself? No, I'm serious. Those would be the main ones too. Ironically, women who actually work out, they give you a little leeway as long as you work out some. And then they talking about the money thing. Shoot, that's a class thing. So, okay, you got some woman. She want that guy 6 figures and everything. First of all right, so this guy, they want this guy, don't have any kids. And sometimes a woman bringing in kids, bringing in all this. Can she hang with him? These women talking about they want that bag and everything. Can she? Okay. So this guy, he's dealing with real power. He's dealing with classier women. Can that woman hang with that? Nah. And that's the thing. People want what they ain't even compatible with. Because if you were to match them. See, that's another thing too. People want people who they never met. Like this is something I used to say to women. When women used to hit with that list and everything. Because I told y'all, a third of my clients are women. When I first started getting into relationships, I had products for women and stuff. Men had to hit me up and say, hey, we need something. That's all right. And I told that story several times. All right. Women be wanting. I say, can you hang with that man? What you gonna do if you get him? And I would say, have you ever met that man? They'd be like, no. How you know you gonna get along with him? What y'all going to do? Okay, yeah, he's what you want physically. Yeah, he got that money, he got that status, whatever, all that stuff that you say you want. And what I talk about, he got the physique, he got the charisma, he got the masculinity. What you gonna do? Can you hang with him? Can you deal with all the women throwing a nanny at him? Can you deal with his friends who gonna be looking at you? Like that class thing too. Let me jump into that. See, a lot of times people ain't talking about the class thing. You know, can you deal with her? Shoot, he don't want to see. He don't want to be in the backyard at Uncle Junior and them's house playing spades and drinking some beer and just laughing it up. Oh no, he want to go to art exhibits. You know, he want to go to political functions. He want to go to networking functions. Can the woman hang with that? Seriously, can she hang with that? You know, she come up and that guy, you know, they want to talk about whatever's going on politically or economically. Can she hang with that? I've actually dealt with some women like that too. Like for the most part, I've dealt with women on the same class level. But every now and then, you know, you meet somebody and she ain't quite there. It's like, oh, okay. Like one very beautiful woman I dealt with, like gorgeous. Shout out Cousin Tita. I showed him a picture of someone that looked like it'd be her daughter, but she couldn't go at a higher level. She wouldn't be good around like some real power. But that's a real thing. And it is because see, look, compatibility is more than just you know, the two personalities click. You can click with somebody, but are they worshiping deity the same way? Hey, that's something. We don't talk about that. Are they in the same social class? Will they want the same things? Will they want to go out and party, be at the club, dropping it like it's hot? Or, you know what, they rather be up in a bookstore or something. Seriously, hey, all those things matter. And that's the real issue. Finding the person you really compatible with, who fits you. And the person who fits you might not look a certain way. Because, see, that's a big problem. Everybody's looking to get into how someone looks, and that's cool and everything, but does that person fit you? Like I've told guys, hey, yeah, you might want the dime, but shoot, that adjustable 7 might be the one who cooperate with you. She might be the one who got your back when you trying to start that business. She might be the one gonna make you that ham sandwich. And quite frankly, she might be the one to rock your world in the bedroom. And I've told, on my woman's channel, I told them the same thing. Who's right for you? And see, that's the real thing people gotta start dealing with, compatibility. See, when we talk about relationships, that's what it all comes down to. Who you click with. Who you click with. Because see, a big problem with a lot of men and women, see, they got that ideal that they want, but then they want the ideal to conform to them. No, it don't work that way. It does not work that way. You know, people gonna be people. You can't change the people, you know? You cannot change the people and everything. Nah, you gotta say, does it work or does it not work? And even if y'all compatible, there still might be some stuff y'all gotta work on. You know, there still might be some compromises made on both sides. But sometimes it just gotta be on that basic thing. And like I said, things gotta be discussed otherwise. You know, what's your spirituality? Definitely. Class level. You know, somebody who's a educated professional, they might have trouble with somebody minimum wage who, you know, barely got out of high school. Because it's a different mindset. Anybody who's got a college degree or an advanced degree, it ain't so much about what you got it in, it's about the mindset to get there. You gotta have a certain level of discipline and stuff. How would that person deal with someone who's just smoking and drinking all the time and letting their body go to pot and all of that stuff? And doing stuff that shows no type of restraint or discipline. Oh no, that's gonna be a problem. Oh, they might find each other attractive though, but it's not gonna work out. See, compatibility, and that's the only real issue. That's the only real issue. And in fact, in a book I had talked about a lot, one of the earliest books I talked about, it was a book called In Search of Goodpussy by a gentleman, Don Spears. This is one of the this was written back in like the late 80s, early 90s, right? Well, published in like, I think 91. And he talked about a couple things that his mentors told him. He said relationships fail for two reasons: incompatibility and unrealistic expectations. In fact, I believe I did a video on that. I'll find that. I'm gonna put a link to In Search of Goodpussy in the description box. And that video I did on incompatibility and unrealistic expectations. See, you'll get two people, they already incompatible, but then they have the unrealistic expectation shit can work out. And the only thing they might have in common, they might have a mutual attraction. Even then, there might be some other stuff going on. But couples, they just don't, they're not compatible. They're not right together, but then they have the expectation it's gonna work out. And when you're dealing with somebody, it gotta be more than just, oh, they look good to you. Or, you know, you got some women, they want you to look good and have some money, you know, in general. You know, even if they just want to have sex with you, you know, even if they just want to have sex with you or something. Well, maybe if they just want to have sex with you, they don't, you know, they'll let the money part go. But if they talking about a relationship, it comes in there. Okay, fine. But beyond that, what y'all gonna talk about? See, a lot of times when people talking about it, they ain't talking about what goes beyond that. Okay, y'all find each other attractive. Okay, now what? Now what? Y'all still gotta talk to each other. Y'all still gotta hang out. Shit still come out. You know? What if, a very prominent issue now, the whole thing with the vaccinations. Well, if you get one who's like, oh, they're gonna get every single shot that's possible. The other one, and wear a mask, 2 masks and stuff. Well, if the other one is like, shit, I don't trust those vaccinations. And I ain't wearing no damn mask. Shoot, I mean, to the point where if they got to travel across country, they'll rent a car because they ain't getting on an airplane because they got to wear a mask. All right, that's a major thing right there. That's a major philosophical thing. So all of that stuff counts. And that's the only real issue, compatibility. That's why I've told men primarily, but I've also told the women, when you're looking for a mate, look for your tribe, who click with you naturally. And out of billions of members of the opposite sex on the planet, billions of men, billions of women, every single human being got somebody they're gonna click with. Every single person. Now, I do talk about making yourself more attractive and which increases the number that you can actually meet. But it still come down, who click with you? Who good with how you worship God? Who's in your social class? You know? How y'all gonna flow? Who's in your subculture? How y'all gonna flow together? Now, those are the things, all right? So anyway, and look for the links of those 2 books I mentioned. Search of Goodpussy, that's a very powerful one, like probably the earliest, and this is by a former ladies' man. And then the video I did on incompatibility and unrealistic expectations based on what I read in Search of Goodpussy. Anyway, that's all I got for today, y'all. Get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.